Well, good morning. Welcome to part 3 of our harvest area series. Today we're going to work on the processing table for the harvest area, and it's going to go right here under this oak tree, which provides a nice shady environment. So when we bring in the vegetables, we do the initial rinse on the wash table, we can bring it over to the harvest table and we can process it out, cut off the roots, anything that is not just right on that piece of vegetable, get it cleaned up, and then we'll put it back into the golf cart and take off down this new road that we put in, run it over there to the outdoor kitchen where Nancy does the canning and fermenting, cooking, and whatever else she's going to do to that vegetable. And also we'll clean it up a little better at that point and even take it over to the pantry where we can vacuum seal some of it for long-term storage. So we got a little bit of work to do. The table's a nice big size table, 10 feet long, so it's a nice one. So let's head on over to the shop. We'll take a look at it together and see what we're going to do to get today together on this this little build. So see you over at the shop.
This video is part 3 of 5, Garden Harvest Area, DIY, Vegetable Processing Table.
Well, welcome back. Back over to the shop. I've got all my parts cut out to assemble this table. So y'all have seen me build so many of these tables, and I didn't figure you'd want to sit through watching me cut all the parts out again. So I just went ahead and got those cut out so we can go ahead and put it together and get that table ready to go out to the harvest area. But I got a little sketch today of what I'm going to build, and come on up here a little close and we'll take a look at what we got ahead of us today. Okay, here's the sketch that I drew up that we're going to work from. This is a top view of the table, and this is a front view of the table looking at it from this direction. The table is 10 feet long and about 3 feet wide and about 40 inches high. That's a good height for me to stand comfortably and work on processing the vegetables. It's good and wide where I can get plenty of vegetables on there. It's also 10 feet long so that it accommodates a much larger sink that I've had in the previous processing tables I've had before. So I went with a little bit larger sink, which pushed out the length a little bit. And I wanted a little bit longer anyway because I'm going to have much larger harvest here in Florida than we had in Virginia. So I went with the 10-foot length. The legs are going to be made out of 4x4s. That's to provide stability and weight so that when I put this down onto that soft ground out there in the woods, it stays put. And it's all pressure treated wood. Everything's going to be left outside permanently, so I'm going with pressure treated wood to make sure it lasts a long time. After I get the 4x4 legs, the frame construction is all 2x6 pressure treated. I'm using 2x6 because the length is 10 feet and it's a pretty long table, and I don't want any hoop stress right here where that table could possibly sag under its own weight. So I'm going to put, I went up from a 2x4 to a 2x6 to add that additional strength to hold its shape. I'm going to have a rail on the bottom. This rail down here could also be used as a shelf if you want one. I don't really need one out there, so I'm not going to put any shelving on the bottom. I'm just putting the rails and the transverse pieces in here strictly for strength to hold the legs good and strong so that they don't buckle under the weight. So let's go ahead and get this started. I'm going to leave off piece number 5, which is the deck boards, because that adds a lot of weight to it, and I want to take the frame after I get the frame built and transport it out there to the harvest area so it's not so hard to move, and I'll attach the deck boards in place out there at the harvest area to make it a little bit easier on myself. So this is what we're going to build. We're going to put these sketches, these rough construction sketches will be on our Facebook page. If you want to take a look at that and maybe make one for yourself, you can adjust this to any size you want. Just adjust the dimensions to suit whatever size you want to build. So let me get this project started, and we'll get it transported out there and get it finished up in place, and we'll take a look at what it looks like when we get through. So let's get started. Well, there you go. Got ourselves a processing table. Hope you enjoyed tagging along with me today on this little project out here in the harvest area. We're really looking forward to getting many years of use out of this nice little table for our harvesting our vegetables. So I still got to hook up the water. I got to run a water line out here, and I'm going to hook up water to the sink, and I'm also going to hook it up to the wash table. So when I get all of it done and get fully complete, then we'll come back and do a final tour and show you everything that we have done and got it ready, operational. So if you like our channel, be sure to stay tuned, subscribe, be a part of our Homestead family. We got a lot of new stuff coming and some exciting days ahead. So until me and Nancy see you next time, always remember, by His hands we are fed. Give us, Lord, our daily bread. Amen.
Have a blessed day.
Thank you for watching our videos. We love making them. If you like our videos, we ask you to partner with us in our mission by sharing our videos from YouTube and post from Facebook to all social medias. It really inspires and encourages us. Some great places to share is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Please like if you like this video, subscribe, click the notification button so you never miss another video. Click below for products we used in the videos, and you could also partner with us without spending a penny. We welcome your encouraging comments, prayers, and questions. And thank you for watching and sharing our videos and posts. Have a blessed day.